2014, parents will have another item to add to their beginning of the school year checklist. They will have to figure out how to transport their children to and from school. These are children in the Hoover school system. Now, the Board of Education decided last night to put the brakes on school buses. ABC 3340's Brian Somerville has more.
Because, everyone's going to be doing it.
Mariana Brewer, one of the few teenagers scared to drive.
I'm terrified.
Starting in 2014, she will have to drive to school. And why? Because Hoover City Schools saying goodbye to the bus.
This, first off, is a very difficult decision.
Jason Gaston says in the past 4 years, revenue, like property taxes and state funds, has declined by almost $100 million. And now, cuts must be made.
We are kind of in the business of making sure kids get to school, but we're definitely in the business of making sure that when those students are in the classroom, they're getting a top-notch education.
Right. I was shocked.
Mariana's mother, Felicia, never knew that Hoover City Schools weren't obligated to pick up her children. She's worried about the morning rush, the congestion, the timeliness.
Parents are going to be looking for some way to get around this because they've got to get to work.
Also taking a hit, dozens of bus drivers.
Bus drivers, they will be affected by this. And that's an unfortunate casualty when you make a cut of this magnitude.
Bottom line, these cuts all about saving money. And Gaston says it's more than you might think. You see, by cutting out this fleet, you're also cutting things like bus drivers, their salaries. And you're also cutting down on costs like insurance and fuel. And by doing all of this, Gaston says the city school system looks to save about $2.5 million every single year. Money, he says, will end up right back in the classroom. Until then, Mariana is pleading with the school system to reconsider.
Don't make us all drive. Have the buses back, because kids are scared. I mean, I'm scared to drive.
Now, Gaston says with all of these buses going out of commission, parents should really consider things like carpooling or letting their child walk to school if they're in a safe neighborhood. But still, he says even with those kind of options, he's aware that some families still will want to move away from this school district. And he says the good news here is that the buses will continue to run for students with special needs. Live in Hoover, Brian Somerville, ABC 3340.